Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pop-up pick a card reading. This one's going to be all about your predictions for August. So this should be a really insightful reading and I'm really glad you guys are here. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle deck as the pop-up pick a card. What's going to happen is I'm going to shuffle up this deck, this beautiful deck here, and the cards that come out or the cards that I'm guided to pull will be your psychic linking objects for this reading. And then throughout, the different picks, I'll be pulling as I go. All right, so let's just get into it. I'm going to shuffle the cards up. All right, spirits, guides, guardians, gods, goddesses, demons, ancestors. What messages do you have? Predictions do you have for my group that is watching this video right now? For my subscribers and viewers? What is the first card? Group 1. What is the card for group 1? Okay, let me just split the deck. Pull the card. I usually don't do it like this. So we have Flower Bouquet 20. Savor presence with life and notice the magic things living in the small moments. Let's read it one more time, shall we? Savor presence with life and notice the magic living in the small moments. If you can't tell, your auntie, I am highly medicated due to my autoimmune disease, so you may notice that I may do strange or weird things. So it is what it is, y'all. But all right, that's group 1. Okay, let's get into group 2. Let's get into group 2. Tell me about my group 2. What's going on for my group 2? What is going on for my group 2? And we're going to do it one more time. Okay, what's going on for my group 2? What is their psychic linking card? Okay, this one doesn't want to go back. That one. Sunburst 37. Embrace your inner light and share it with the world, inspiring others to do the same. And I'll be showing you these cards one more time. This card has such a good vibe. Yeah, love that. Love that card. Okay. All right, my group 3. Let's go, group 3. Let's knock it around. Okay, knock it, you. Spanking the deck. We're spanking the deck. All right. She knows I'm playing. Okay, let's go. One more. And another. I only got so many shuffles. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. What is the card for my group 3? Give me the card. Okay. This one. Rooster and Hens 35. A change of scenery is calling. Embrace the adventure that awaits. Okay, I have one more card that flipped, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for you, but we're not going to look at it, okay? Okay. So here it is. All right. I did this in another reading because we had other cards that that came out, and I just added them to the back. That didn't happen for the other groups, but it did for you. So that's the way it goes sometimes, y'all. Okay, so let's go through them one more time because I don't think I spent very much time on group 3, but we'll do it again. We have Flower Bouquet. All right. And we have Sunburst. All right. And we have, whoops, okay, we have Rooster and Hens. Change of scenery. I had to look at it. Give you a little extra look there. Change of scenery. Adventure awaits, group 3. All right, so those are the groups. I will include a little photo for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you for August. Oop, I'm sorry, they're being kind of naughty. Try and get that glare off. Anyway, if you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 1, all of you that selected Flower Bouquet. This is going to be your reading all about what's coming for you in August, your August predictions, all right? Okay, so this card is about self-care, but it's beyond rest, okay? This is about really creating a place of stillness for yourself and dealing with any kind of anxiety or fears you have. This card is also about beauty. And intuitively, it feels like security, like creating a place of security for yourself emotionally, physically as well. So I feel like, we're going to pull some more cards, of course, but it feels like August is a place where we're looking at some of our fears, we're dealing with some of our anxieties. There may be some anxieties and fears coming up for group 1. Also, there is beauty. Okay, so you may actually be blooming in August, is what I'm hearing. So let's get some more energy. First, let's get some more from this deck here. I really, really like this Lammas deck. So happy Lammas, joyous Lammas to you. Blessed Lammas. I'm probably mispronouncing that for some of you guys, but that's how I pronounce it. So there you go. Okay. All right, let's get some more energy. Okay, tell me more about my group 1 for the month of August. I feel like for some of you, we're going through Mercury retrograde, and there may be, some issues that arise that trigger anxiety and fear. So, be aware of that. Country fair. Summon the strength to reach out and discover the unity of community around you. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Tell me more. I feel like this anxiety and fear that you may be dealing with, this may be an ongoing issue. You may not realize that you have more support around you than what you do. You may not lean on people. You may not share your fears with people and anxiety. But it may be time for you to reach out for support, okay? Weeds, okay. Neglecting to address the weeds within will prevent you from abundantly receiving. Okay, so yeah, it feels like you may maybe self-isolating, may not be opening up. And I'm not talking about opening up to everyone, but there may be people in your life who can be more helpful, or perhaps there are people in your life who want to be friends, or are already your friends, or perhaps it's your partner, whoever this is. You may be holding back some of these fears and anxieties because you don't want to burden people, but understand that people in your life want to be there for you. Okay, we have collecting seeds. Remember that what was once planted has grown, and now it's time to sow new seeds. Okay, so there's a lot of powerful energy going on for you in August. Okay, a lot of growth. it feels like there's an opportunity for you to grow and learn how to really develop relationships in your life, how to learn how to logically, emotionally trust people, not blindly trust people, but trust certain people more in your life with emotional things. Allow your emotional cups, well, cups are emotional, to be filled by other people, to receive. It's time for you to start to receive, and not hold yourself back from receiving. Okay. It's time to sow the seeds, to reap your harvest emotionally. Allow people to give to you. Okay. Patience and introspection. Okay. Patience and introspection. So, this is going to be, it feels deep. Okay. It feels like a deep healing. I'm going to get 2 more cards from this deck. No more. Okay. Let's pull a little tarot. Okay. It feels like you're being toxic to yourself, okay? And that's what this is about. I'm going to pull some money cards too. But it feels like you're being toxic to yourself. You're holding yourself back from blooming. You're holding yourself back from revealing your true beauty, your true attraction, because you're withholding yourself from people closest to you, okay, and sharing your worries, your guilt, not your guilts. Well, you may feel guilty for not opening up too. I mean, this may involve guilt. As you go deeper, you may feel guilty about something, or let's pull some tarot on that, because the guilt came out. We have the Queen of Swords. It's like, okay, the Page of Cups. I feel like you feel guilty. There may be some guilt that comes forward that you haven't been forthcoming with how you feel to somebody. Maybe someone's been there for you and you haven't been as open as you could be. And this, I don't feel like it's because like it's malicious. I think this is guilt that you put on yourself. I think you make yourself feel bad because you feel like you haven't done enough. Okay. You spend a whole lot of time making yourself feel bad. That's where this anxiety is coming from. You feel guilty. You feel bad. I don't do enough for people. And you hold yourself back from really being able to open up. Sorry, that's from my roses over here. You hold yourself back from being able to really open up to people. You may be a person that nobody really knows you. Okay. And you're coming to the part of your journey where Spirit's like, it's time for you to allow people to truly know you, at least people close to you. And that means also allowing people to know your fears and anxieties. It's time to trust people with some of that fear and anxiety. It's time to be truthful about where you're at. Things cannot always be copacetic. You aren't always under control, Queen of Swords energy. You may be an air sign, okay? I feel like if you're not an air sign, that would be, I want to say Aries. You may be an Aries as well, okay? But Libra, Aries is going to be in there because Spirit says Gemini, Aquarius, okay? With the Magician here, I feel a heavy Gemini as well. We have a little Page of Cups over here, so we have maybe a little Pisces going on. But I feel like this energy of really being in my head and causing a lot of anxiety because we feel guilty, we feel selfish, we have a lot of negative energy about our emotions about self. And this comes from like a narcissistic mother. I'm not a professional. I'm just, this is what I'm sharing with you. If you need help, seek it from professionals. But it feels like we had a very selfish parent here. It feels like a parent in their feminine energy. So it doesn't mean gender, but it feels like someone who spoke some very nasty words to a child. And it could have been a partner, but it would have been a very long-term partner who did this. And it would have been very intense if it was that. If it was short-term, it was extremely intense. But it's kind of made you lock up from being able to really go deep with somebody. And it feels like you don't realize, but this inability to kind of like truly open up and share yourself with another is kind of blocking you from being able to truly open up and experience the happiness, the joy, your manifestations, okay, your abundance and things like that, okay, because this is your road to receiving these beautiful gifts from the universe, these things you manifested, is a healing journey. And part of your healing journey is learning to trust yourself enough to start to kind of trust people around you. You're not supposed to be, afraid and in pain and suffering internally and appearing to other people like you're okay and everything be good. We don't live in that place anymore where we're going to be dysfunctional that way. We're going to live in a place where we're being fed. We feel good. We feel good about our accomplishments because it's not empty and vapid. We feel good because our relationships are good and we're not placating people with peace anymore. We are being real about where we are. And, it's okay to struggle. It's okay to say to someone close to you, you know what, I'm having a hard time. I'm making it look easy, but I'm having a hard time, and I'm not saying that it's okay to trauma dump on someone, but it's okay for you to not be the rock all the time. You are a human being, not a rock, okay? Remember that in August. You are a human being, you aren't a rock. And if you get triggered by something and it causes anxiety and fear, it's okay for you to say to someone close to you, hey, I'm scared. Hey, I'm really triggered. I don't know what's going on here. I feel overwhelmed. And it's okay for you to expect that person to be kind and hold space for you. And if they don't, that tells you 100% about that relationship. And you need to know that. And you need to make note of that in August. All right? Okay. Let's pull some money cards for you in August. Tell me about my group one's money. Tell me about my group one's money. What's going on with their money in August? What's going on with their money in August? Well, we have the Magician here, and we have a Page of Cups. So, let's see. Tell me about what's going on with the money for my August. What's going on with the money for my August? What's going on for my group one in August with their money? We have patience here. So tell me about it. Okay. We have a Rebel. Limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance. Boom. We're clearing out some of this. The blocks to your manifestation are being cleared in August, okay? There's blocks to your abundance, to your harvest being cleared in August. That's what I'm hearing. That's what, just remember that when you're going through this, okay? We have several, so let's just get a couple here. Give me one more. Give me one more for my group one. Give me one more message here for money for my group one. The most important messages about money. It's going to be this one. Life purpose. You will have new ideas and implications that will guide you, that will guide you to your divine calling. So that's what's happening in August. There is blocks being cleared. It feels emotional. It feels like fears and things like that. Realizations about people around you as well. Um, these blocks being removed and you aligning more intensely with your life purpose, if you will, your calling, um, divine inspiration. Give me one more. I feel like this one wants to come out. We have unexpected. Prepare for unexpected financial loss. Okay. And I feel like that, okay, let's pull some tarot on that. Tell me about this unexpected loss here. Let's tell me about it. Tell me about the unexpected loss for my group one. Tell me about the unexpected loss for my group one. Tell me about this loss. Let's look at the card. They're saying look at the card. Okay, this is a car, and it's a headlight out. So, you know, it doesn't feel huge. It doesn't feel like a huge thing. Tell me about this loss. An unexpected bill or something like that. Tell me about it. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Star. Okay. Okay, and we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Coins. Okay, it feels like something comes up in August. An unexpected bill. Could be something with your car or around a car or something like that. Okay, and you may not know how you're going to pay for it. You may not see a way. You know, this may trigger this anxiety. Okay, but Spirit is telling me that don't be hopeless about it. Like something with the Ace of Coins here, we're going to have something come through for you. The money's going to come through for you. You're going to find a way to pay for this. Tell me more about this. So, you know, the universe is going to provide. It's going to be okay. All right. And tell me more about this. Tell me more about it. Okay. I'm going to get two more cards here. We have Death and we have the Moon. Okay. You're not going to know how exactly. Okay. But it's all going to work out. And I feel like this is part of you learning about how the universe transmutes energy into money. Okay, that's the message I'm getting here from your guides. This is a lesson in how energy is transmuted into money. Okay, it's a validation that they are there for you. I feel like you may actually get more than you need for this bill or this situation. For some of you, maybe you're needing a car. Maybe you've been needing a car for a while and you've been just kind of like, you know, on leg kind of thing. And I feel like you haven't been able to see a way to get a car or to get your car fixed or to upgrade your car or your transportation. And it's been a real struggle. And I feel like in August, you may not know how this is going to happen, but boom, a way is going to be made for you. Have faith, okay? There's something being validated for you, but you're not going to, with the Moon here, it's hidden. Like you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to know. You're not going to know. But after it all pans out for you, it's going to be very validating. Now, for some of you, the ball gets rolling in August, but it doesn't complete in August. Okay, you see some kind of motion here. This could be, for some of you, I'm hearing like it could be a loan coming through. For some of you guys, it could be a gift. For some of you guys, it could be just someone stepping up and saying, hey, I figured out how to fix your car, or I got it together where it runs, or whatnot. Okay, but I do feel like with the moon here, it's just hidden. And I think for some of you who are having car issues, that could be, you know, that could be frustrating for you guys. But I think this is coming through, whether it's a car or it's another. If it's not a car, I feel like it's around a house or a home. Okay. And it's going to come through for you. It's going to be, you're not going to see it happen. You're not going to know, but it's going to come through for you. So have hope here. Be hopeful, okay? Because I think it's all going to go your way. It's just you don't see how, all right? You're not going to see this coming because the universe wants you to. Your guides want you to see how everything manifests for you. Pay attention, okay, when it does. Think about it and reflect on it, all right? Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 2, all of you that selected Sunburst, this is going to be your reading all about your August predictions. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is literally probably the most positive card in this deck. This is like the sun card in a traditional tarot. It's really about you shining, you allowing yourself to shine in August. You being seen by people, people wanting to be in your energy, people looking towards you for leadership and guidance. This could also be people looking at you for promotions and wanting to elevate your status. So there's a lot of magnetic energy around you. You might be a Leo, or a fire sign, Sag, Aries as well. We have cornucopia. Let the power of abundance flow through you and open up fresh opportunities for growth. Boom. Ooh, that's beautiful. So a lot of positive energy for group 2. Cornucopia. We may have at the beginning of your harvest starting early. I'm feeling like early harvest. Signs of harvest here. We have harvest basket. I pulled harvest basket. It's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. So you may be having a harvest coming through. I will be pulling some money cards as well during this reading. So we're going to get one more card here from the Llamas deck. Showing up and showing out is what I'm hearing is going to bring in some abundance for you. Show up. Let people see you, okay? Get out there. Show your work. Be present. Be your beautiful self, okay? Do not shy away from opportunities to show yourself. And I know for some of you, you gotta like get the courage up, gain your courage, gain your momentum, and do this, okay? You got this, okay? We have terracotta pots. You have profound power when you stay true to yourself and those around you, okay? Be in your authentic power, okay? It's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you abundance, okay? It's super important for you guys. What is the next deck we're going to use? This one, okay? This one. All right. Yeah, August is very powerful. Let's go ahead and pull those money cards. Okay, let's pull the money cards. Okay, tell me about this money. Tell me about this opportunity. Tell me about this. Let's pull this money here. Tell me about this harvest, this cornucopia for my group 2. It really is about you showing your most authentic self and not staying in the shadows anymore. You got to come out of the shadows, y'all. Come on out. Come on out of the shadows. And listen, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Are any of you guys Leos? Let me know down below if you're Leo or you have a Leo moon rising, sun sign, what if you have it in a planet or whatever, let me know down below. I'm a Leo moon and Leo rising. I have a Leo southern node. So, spirituality. Use money magic spells to increase wealth and prosperity. If you've done this, it's bubbling up. Okay, if you've done any kind of spell work, you're going to start to see it bubbling up. Okay, bubbling up means it's going to start manifesting. How it manifests for you will be different for each one of you. Okay, for some of you, bam, boom, hello. For others, a little trickle, a little sign. We're all on different journeys. So, but we got cornucopia and harvest here, and that's damn. That's damn. Okay, tell me more about this. Tell me more. So, if you haven't done any kind of like manifestation, this is your sign to like pray, chant, do spell work, whatever it is with your money, around your money, because your guides, your ancestors, whatever you work with, they're saying, yes, do this. Ask for help because we got your back. We have mechanic. This is like the second card. That's so weird. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Okay, so you might consider a career as a mechanic. Okay. All right. There's something around a car here. Group 1 had something around a car. That's just weird. This one wants to come out, so we're going to pull that. We have unfulfilled. What does it say? You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is unfulfilling, no longer what you want. Okay. All right. Let's pull on this car situation. Okay. What is up with mechanic? I'm hearing from Rocky Horror Picture Show the song when the song goes satanic mechanic. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But anyway, that song's going through my mind right now. Okay. Tell me about this mechanic card. Tell me, why is this mechanic card here around money? It feels different than group 1. Okay. So tell me about the mechanic card. Tell me about, we're fixing something. We're fixing something. I feel like it goes with this. We're fixing something. Okay. So the mechanic is about fixing this unfulfilled situation. Okay. It's about aligning with a truth about your money. Okay. Tell me more about this. It feels generational. Okay, we have the moon. Great. Okay, so it feels like this has something to do with like intuitively you know what this is. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then this isn't going to resonate. This part won't resonate for you. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is about a wish fulfillment. This is about a manifestation. This is about your harvest. Okay, this could be a clarity about why it hasn't happened. Why, you get out there and show yourself, and you start to see some income trickle. Showing yourself can be symbolic of different things for different people. Okay, just keep that in mind. You get out there and show yourself, and then you see a trickle come in, and it's kind of like, or a flood, depending on your prosperity, and you kind of begin to get clarity on why your prosperity hasn't come in. You get insight on this unfulfilled energy. Okay, this unfulfilledness around prosperity, around this generational thing or personal thing, around your money. Okay, tell me more. One more card. Okay, and we have the Queen of Wands here. You're able to shine more because you understand this. You begin to understand how it's related. you get clarity on this. You get wish fulfillment. Um, it really feels like what was broken becomes fixed. You get on the path to fixing it. Okay, you get on the path to making it better. Um, and I got to tell you, it feels like it's been a long road. Okay, and that's why we have harvest and cornucopia here. It feels like, whew, it's been tough. It's been tough to get here. Okay, so August feels like a special month of really having the opportunity to walk into your own power and reaping the rewards of that. Sorry, my tongue's heavy, y'all. Um, it feels like major movement here. Tell me more. We have the King of Swords. I feel like you know how to move. You know how to move in ways that help you move money towards you. I'm getting like money flow. You start to understand more and more how money flows to you and how you can encourage the flow of money. Give me another card here. The Devil. Okay. I'm getting the Devil as an attracted energy now, like an attractant. Like you understand how to attract not just money, but opportunity and people towards you. You understand your magnetism. Okay. You become really intensely connected to your magnetism. We have the Hierophant. It's bringing in this very strong leadership vibe with you guys, group two. And I feel like a lot of you guys may not want the leadership part of this, but I feel like for many of you, it's just how it is. There's a leadership vibe with you guys because you are overcoming something huge. It's being fixed. This wish fulfillment is coming in to help validate your journey, to let you know the harvest is coming, honey, because you're shining. I feel like some of you guys might experience a kind of glow up situation, but it won't be like a regular glow up. It's so different. It feels different. Like group two, your energy feels different. And I got to tell you, it feels like energy I haven't felt before. So it feels very magical to me. It feels very new. And I feel like for some of you guys, because I feel the energy of magic and the universe at play here, answered prayers kind of energy. And because of that, it may feel weird to you when this begins to kind of manifest around you. And you may begin to question like what is going on, what is happening. Good thing after good thing happens, good thing after good thing can't stop happening. You can't stop winning, that kind of energy. And I feel like for you, group two, you don't realize how bright you're shining. You don't realize how good life is getting for you, about to get for you, and it's going to stay that way. It's going to stay that way. Like this isn't going to go away. This is a change in your energy. Because of the deep work you've done. You've done a lot of shadow work here. We have prosperity that came out of this deck, wealth, contentment, abundance. I feel like you guys have been working on some kind of generational curse or pattern or toxic energy around money, poverty, lack. I feel like it's affected your personality. I feel like it's affected your health. I feel like it's affected your wealth and your career. I feel like it's limited you in multiple ways. It's probably limited you in relationships. It's limited you in your choices. And I feel like in August, we're beginning to see a real shift in this energy. And the universe now, as you have done the deeper work, the universe is starting to manifest the changes that have been made, the alterations of energy within you. The universe is beginning to manifest that outside yourself. You're beginning to see that manifest in the reality that we live in today. And like I said, for some of you guys, this is going to be a slow trickle. And for some of you, it will be a dam breaking. And you may be related to group one. You may have been pulled to group one. There may be a message there for you. We have portal. Okay. I pulled this in another reading recently. We have originality, idealism, progression. And it was a one of reading. And I can't remember which one it was. But these exact cards, I do believe it. I shuffled this deck. I've used this deck since then. That's so weird. Okay, so there's a portal. The 8-8 portal, August 8th, may have some significance for you guys. There's massive energy coming through this year. And I think I'm going to be doing a reading on that as well. Understand that what's happening in August, like if you're called to do spell work, manifestation work, praying, chanting, listen, pay attention to your intuition with the moon here. Pay attention to what you're guided to do. It's really going to help you align. Okay, this portal that's coming, it is extremely powerful. Okay, and it can really launch you into the next stage of evolution of yourself and your life. It can really help you level up things in your life. Let's get one more card here. Okay, two more. Okay, two more. Okay, we have shelter, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. And we have sorcerer, ambition, willpower, creation. Okay, with these two cards, I feel like you're healing so much here. You're healing the idea that it's okay for you to want more. It's okay for you to get more. It's okay for you to fail. It's okay for you to succeed. It's okay for you to experience that journey, okay? And sometimes you'll do great and sometimes you won't. But it's about the journey, and it doesn't make you a failure to fail, okay? Some people with this kind of energy have like family situations where, they had a parent who, failed a lot or failed once and never tried again. Failure was kind of around the family. Lack. There was a lot of lack, or there wasn't a lot of stability. Or you have a parent who never tried. They just kind of like were scared to try because of their own generational issues. And I feel like that's healing here. The fear of putting yourself out there and failing, that's part of success. That's part of learning to succeed is learning from our failures. Failures are not really failures. It's a learning process. You learn from those times you don't do as well as what you think you should. It's not that you failed, it's that you're learning. You're learning how to be a pro at what you do. And you're learning how to be a pro at putting yourself out there. Okay? And I feel like it's so important for you to be authentic when you put yourself out there. It's so important for you not to wear a mask. And sometimes that takes a long time to rip off, depending on what circumstances we're talking about, because this is a very broad reading. It's a very general reading. But I feel like with this portal here, it's very important. This really is a portal about embracing and elevating the authentic frequencies and letting them really rise to the surface and the collective so that those who see this are inspired to do the same, to be authentic, because those authentic frequencies are healing. They're healing to other people. Because when we get authentic, we get into a healing journey. Because humanity as a whole has been told who they are for eons. And it's time that we get to decide who we are as a world species. And how do we do that? We honor our most authentic self. And all of us have been wearing masks to one degree or another. And when we start to rip off the mask, we not only do we get to be authentic, we get to find our tribe, we get to find our people, and we inspire others to be inspired to be their most authentic self, and they inspire others, and so on and so on. But some of us got to do it first, babe. We got to do it first. And you are part of that. You if you're watching this, you're part of that movement of being authentic. And some people will be on big platforms being authentic, okay? Others will be in different businesses or groups being authentic, being real, and giving insights. You know, you could be like, say, in nursing and being your authentic self, and you speak up and say, hey, this process doesn't work. I don't know why we do this anymore. Making changes in how nursing is done, or, you know, whatever. That's just an example. You know, being authentic brings up new information, new knowledge, new wisdom for a new way for us to interact and live in a more healthy environment for human beings, beings who are being human, right? And I feel the elevation here for group 2. I feel the possibilities of true happiness. You know, when we've been trained to think of prosperity just as money. But if you don't have your health and you have all that money, it don't fucking matter. You know, if you don't have your family and you have all that money, it don't matter. Prosperity is more than just cash. Prosperity is health. It is family. It is love. It is so much more. So let's broaden our minds to prosperity. If you've lived a life of lack where you haven't gotten enough of the comfort and security, that's coming, okay? It's coming towards you because you are being illuminated, okay? I literally see some of you guys have like a beacon of light over the top of your head, over your crown chakra. Like there's another chakra above your head, okay? And it's being illuminated. It's growing in light, all right? And so people can't help but see you. They can't help but notice you. Now, some people who notice you, honey, they're not going to like you. Okay, they're not going to like your light. They're going to be triggered by your light, and that's just the way it is. And you just need to get real used to that, okay? Because that's the way it goes. Sometimes we trigger people and they get angry at us. Understand when they get angry at you and they're triggered by you, it really is a reflection of where they are in their life, okay? And some people will get triggered in a good way and will grow. Okay, understand when someone gets triggered by you, it's because what they see in you, they could never do. It touches a very tender part in them. You're doing something that they feel like they want to do, but they can't. They're seeing their own limitations. Okay, some of you guys may have something like that pop up in August, and just be aware. Okay, because the more that you get out there and people see you and that energy is around you, the more there is opportunity for people to be like, you make me, you know, they may say, oh, I don't like you, but deep down they might be feeling like, you make me feel bad about myself because I could never do that, but I want to, but I could never. So I'm not going to like you because you're doing it. And that's what that is. Okay, so, you know, don't let it get you down. All right, because you're doing a lot of really beautiful things in August, okay? All right, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 3, all of you that selected Roosters and Hens, this is going to be your reading all about your August predictions. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now you actually had 2 cards, okay? If you didn't watch the opening, you may not know, but behind this is Failed Harvest, okay? Don't freak out. All right. I feel like there is a chapter that's ending in August or has come to an end. And the Roosters and Hens tells me that you're moving on to a new adventure, a new timeline, if you will, a new space. You may actually be traveling, or this new adventure may cause you to travel or to move or to literally move house, or to change jobs or to start a new business or something like that. You may be inspired in August to do these things. We're going to pull some more cards. We're going to pull money cards, and find out more about this. But it feels like there is a closing of a cycle here in August for my group threes. And it feels like it was a tough cycle. It's a tough cycle. We have several cards. This one wants to come out, so we're going to take it. We have prayers to the earth. Become present with the blessings you already have. May gratitude fill your heart. Okay. Listen, this is really powerful when you can do this. With the closing of this really tough cycle, you may be in a space where you don't feel super grateful. You know, you may not feel like, hey, I feel so grateful for all the stuff that I have, because you may not be able to see that you have much. Okay, and you may literally logically not have many things. Okay, and I can relate to this, and I'll just share a little bit of my story. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. Like, I was bedbound for like 6 years with lupus and autoimmune disease, and when I got out of bed, one of the things I had to do was become grateful for what I had. And at the time, I didn't feel like I had a whole lot, y'all. I didn't have a whole lot. I really, really didn't. So I had to start looking for what I had. I had to search very hard to find things to be grateful for, but I found them. And those few things that I found to be grateful for, that gratitude was super powerful. So I highly encourage you, even in the most difficult of circumstances, the ability to find something to be grateful for is extremely powerful. And be grateful for it often. Be grateful for it as much as possible. Okay. The power of gratitude is healing. And for me, I've observed gratitude ushering in hope. Hope will help you move into new energy. It will help bring new energy towards you. Okay, give me another card. I feel like this card wants to come out. We have poetry. Invoke your words for good and use them to uplift yourself and others. Okay. Some of you guys, you're meant to write a book, literally, or be a speaker, or your job has to do with speaking or writing or expressing yourself, or you're an artist or a creative soul in some kind of way, and you're meant to do that. Okay. You're meant to ground that with the prayers to earth. All right. And I feel like this new chapter is an adventure, because it's an adventure in you learning to express yourself in a creative space. I'm hearing photography as well, film, and music. Some of you guys aren't expressing your creative self. Now, understand that expressing your creative self isn't just about becoming a world famous artist, okay? When we get in a creative space, we are really merging with the divine mother energy, divine feminine creative energy. Okay. And when we do this and we really get in her energy, it's healing. Okay. It brings hope. It brings insight. It can bring emotional intelligence. It can sharpen our intuition. It can really bring us out of an old chapter and into a new one. Okay. And I feel like in August, the closing of the chapter is real important to merge and emerge into this new energy. I'm going to take all these cards. I just decided. We have farm to table. Liberate yourself from influence and invoke the power within. Stop listening to other people. Stop paying attention to the bullshit you were fed as a kid. Okay, that's part of the ending of this cycle. Stop listening to the partners you've had who spoke ill to you and spoke down to you. Stop listening to the bosses, the teachers, the preachers, the people who spoke negatively to you. You are more than enough, okay? Just as you are. You are talented. You have all you need to go on this new journey. And you get to decide what baggage you take with you, okay? And believe me, it'll be there for you to revisit later. You don't have to be in shadow work all the time. Sometimes we can come out of it and reap our harvest and go on a new journey, okay? Bring ourselves into new energy for a while, grow, blossom, bloom, and enjoy life. You deserve to enjoy life. We have bird feeder. Every tiny action taken in the pursuit of growth is a powerful step in the right direction. Listen, you guys, I was talking to you earlier about, being bedbound. And I used to, like, my early videos, I used to talk about this a lot. The power of the baby steps, it cannot be undersold here. Your small steps towards the new energy are extremely powerful. That's why getting in your creative, I don't talk about it a lot, but I am a writer. I have a lot of obstacles with that because of lupus. I have an artistic soul. I do, I do art and things like that. And one of the things that helped me really move into new energy was I started doing art. I started like sketching and things, and I started writing a lot and just getting in the energy, writing things that I never intended anyone to read, doing art that I never intended anyone to see. It was for me and just for me to help me move into new energy. And, I will tell you that, getting out of bed and taking those first steps, I had a lot, I lost my house about 6 years, 7 years before I got out of bed. Okay. And hadn't really gone through the boxes, right? They were just in corners and rooms and things. So that was the thing that I did. I started going through boxes. Those were my baby steps. And I saw what I had. I saw where I was. I got a lot of insight. That was a big baby step for me. And they were powerful. It really helped me get clarity about my life and my situation. And your baby steps can absolutely change your energy. So any movement you make in August towards this new chapter is going to change your life, okay? And I don't care what it is. It could be you getting up every day and making your bed, okay? And I know people are like, that's silly. To some people, it's silly. To other people, it's the beginning of order to chaos. Okay? To other people, it's the beginning of bringing in some kind of stability to their day. So it depends on where you are. Okay? And I want you to know that, the universe, your guides, the angels, whatever you work with, they see the small steps, and the small steps in the beginning are rewarded, okay? And I got to tell you, that reward for the small steps, it comes in. It comes in pretty quickly, and it's usually something emotionally fulfilling that sustains you. It's usually a relationship, a best friend, someone that's there for you, or it's your art. You discover that you're gifted in art or writing or something that is emotionally fulfilling and helps sustain you through your journey, okay? Because they want you to keep doing the baby steps. In fact, they want your baby steps to grow, and that's why they give you these gifts. And they're really not gifts. They're things that you've worked towards and they manifest in your life. Okay. So it's a gift, but is it something you earned? I don't like that. I don't like using that term, but it's something that you align with on your journey, and it comes towards you because you're doing these things, and it's part of your new adventure. It's part of your new journey. Okay, let's pull some money cards, because I have a feeling here like some of you guys are being pulled to like either start new training, start a new side business, start a new hobby that will eventually be a business, start some kind of new college, maybe go to university, go back to school, pick up, like if you're in the craft, maybe pick up a new paradigm or a new expression of your craft. We have unlocking. What was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitation. Ooh, ooh, I feel that. I feel that. That's the new energy. I feel it. I feel it. Your baby steps, this one's to come out. We have leadership. You are stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. Your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. Boom. I feel this. Like your failed harvest is over. You're at the end of that cycle. You're stepping into power. You're stepping into money. You're stepping into leadership, okay? And you guys, your baby steps, some of you guys already done them. Some of you guys are going to be doing them. They're powerful. Do them. Okay? Whatever this is, get on this momentum. Get on this energy. You have access to it in August. It's going to bring you good things. You're unlocking the doors that have been locked to you. Okay? A whole new foundation is being built. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Okay, we have a couple. Oh, that's a lot. We have helper. Thank you. Oh, think. Okay. Think before you offer help. Set healthy time boundaries. Okay, set healthy boundaries with people. Okay. Don't go out of your way to help people. Okay. Don't give too much in August. Think of yourself. Okay. Because I feel like you're going to be tested. And I don't like the word tested when it comes to spirituality. I don't like labels. I have some Aquarius in my chart, okay? But it's kind of a test. And what the universe wants to know is, will you pick yourself? And it's not that you're not charitable, and it's not that you don't want to give. But in this situation, it really is about you doing what's best for you. And if you're able to see that you not helping this person is in your best interest, and you have to be able to see what's in your best interest to close out this cycle, okay? So you may be put in situations in August where you're being asked to choose yourself because it's in your best interest, even when it's difficult, okay? All right, this one. Okay, we have change. There is a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. So there's change. Boom. We see it. We see it in the cards. There is an ending of a cycle. There is abundance, leadership unlocking for you. Your small steps make a difference, okay? Be in the moment. Express yourself, all right? Let's get one more of these. Give me one more. The most powerful messages. The most powerful messages. Most powerful. We have luck. You guys, anything you do now will be more prosperous, be very prosperous for you. Okay, so prosperity is coming in. Luck, leadership, you're unlocking all of this by the moves you make, okay? By, it feels like I want to say by the sounds you make, by the expressions you take. It rhymes. Okay. Let's get some tarot here. Tell me more about this. This new chapter is going to be very prosperous. Okay. And I mean prosperity in the way of, home, family, healing, health. I don't mean it just in the way of money. I mean lucky. You just get lucky. Things just start working out for you. And you may be blind to your luck at first because you have this heavy density of this failed harvest. Understand that you have learned so much from this failed harvest, this really heavy cycle ending, okay? You've learned so much. So what you need to do is take your wisdom, clean up your field, okay? Get it ready again, okay? Because this next harvest is going to be boom. It's going to be so good, okay? So steady yourself, okay? Because things are going to change for you. There's movement with Rooster and Hen, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the, what is this? The Ace of Swords? I think so. Oh, no. This is the Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords. Took me a minute, okay? And we have the Star. That's all. Okay, so this is you really shining, really standing out among the competition. See, she's taken the head here. Like you really standing out, okay? In like you shining, brutal victory, okay? And you know, we have manifestations of an abundant harvest here. I feel like you guys, even though there were times during the failed harvest, you felt hopeless, you really didn't lose hope. And it was a fight. It was a fight to the bitter end with this failed harvest. Okay? I feel it. But there is beautiful things manifesting for you. And I feel like over the next few months, you're going to really start to see things kind of open up, unlock, if you will. And there's going to be a positive flow of energy towards you, and this will affect your money and your health. And I feel like you may start to feel closer to people around you who are healthy for you. I do think that people who do not have your best interests at heart will be revealed. You may be drawn to group one as well. There's a definite change around you. You may be as you see people who are not good for you, there may be changes in your relationship with those people. The Five of Swords tells me that you may reach a place in your life, and on the healing journey where you're taking baby steps and you take momentum, sometimes the momentum comes when you start to see, you have the eyes to see the truth in relationships, and you start saying, hey, I can't do this anymore. And it's like spirit comes in and says, you know what? You're on the right path. We're in this new cycle. Okay. Some of you guys have already done that. And this is where you're going. You're reaping your harvest. So it depends on where you are in this journey. Some of you guys, there's an imminent reaping of your harvest, okay, coming. It's very, it's so close. You can feel it. For others, there's, work to do, but we've talked about the work and it's coming. And you just need to know that. You need to know that and allow yourself to make the steps you need to make. Stop ignoring your intuitive hits. Stop ignoring those messages you're getting, right? No matter where you are in this journey, you may be ignoring your own psychic ability that's telling you how to move. Don't do that, okay? Because you want your ancestors, guides, guardians, goddesses, gods, whatever you work with to talk to you, to guide you, and then they guide you, and then you're like, I didn't hear that. I need 12 more signs. Okay, so they're not going to give you 12 more signs, okay? They may give you the same sign over and over until you move. So go ahead and move. As long as it's safe, sane, you're not doing anything illegal, do it. And it may be something, and I tell people this, and it may be something as simple as go get an ice cream cone at this store, or go buy a notebook. Okay. And a lot of times these small things are really, they're really like a operation in you learning to follow intuitive guidance. And as you begin to follow it, it's an exercise. As you develop strength in that, then the guidance will get more complex. It will grow. But first, you got to do the baby steps that we talked about before, okay? If you're not doing that, or if you've gotten away from following intuitive guidance. And I got to tell you, it does make you more psychic. Everyone is psychic. We're all psychic, okay? Because we're all part of the same consciousness, ultimately, okay? So you listening to your gut and following it when you feel it, you feel it and you ignore it and it keeps coming, listen to that, okay? There's a message there for you on how to align with this energy more, how to move with this energy. Some of you guys, you're getting the message to rest, to take it easy. And I got to tell you, they're going to slow you down one way or another to get you to rest. So the best thing you can do is just go with the flow. And if the flow says, honey, you need to rest, then do it. Okay? If the flow says, honey, you need to go get you a notebook, understand that that notebook is probably going to be filled by you. Okay? And the spirits are going to tell you how to fill it. And sometimes it's filled with your writing about your journey. Okay? Or something else, plans for your journey. Okay? That's how it works. All right? So I feel like some of you guys in August are going to have like more contact with the spirits around you. And there's going to be more development of your psychic ability coming forward. And it's going to help you with this luck. It's going to help you with your money. It's going to help you move in powerful ways. So pay attention, okay? All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.